Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King, and today I'm going to be giving you part 4 of What If Naruto Was Disowned by Everyone. Remember to get this one to 300 likes as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also, go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If Naruto Was Given a Second Chance. And enjoy that as well guys. And also, stay in tune for What If Naruto Was a Godly Mage. And later on I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto Learned the Clone Secret in the beginning. So stay tuned for that and enjoy as well. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice and you enjoy the videos on both Anime King and Anime King 2, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support. Remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying talking back to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, what is to begin this new episode? Start the intro. So the last time we left off, the group found out that Naruto was the one that killed Near's father, as he was working for Gato back then. But he told him that he is changing his life so he can help them out. As Gato warned Zabuza to not go after Jen, he warned him. As Naruto went out to train on his own, he was having some inner turmoils, with the thoughts in his head, cursing after them and cursing back at them. As Naruto had finished doing some practicing when Haku arrived, Haku begged him not to kill Zabuza. Haku would become his slave and do anything that he wished just not to kill Zabuza. But Naruto told Haku that it doesn't matter. Just try and convince Zabuza to get the hell out of here, because if they meet again, he will kill him. As they came back that night, and Nero was still bitching about none of them will win and Gato will kill them all. But they paid him no mind as Naruto went to go and sleep. The next morning Naruto woke up, Sabeke was in his room. She came in there last night and placed up a silencing seal. As both of them got at it in the morning. But lucky for them, Kakashi and the others already went out to guard Tsunami's father on the bridge. As she was the only one there, as Naruto told her to not tell anyone. As she nodded, as Sabeke went off, as Naruto told her that he will be there soon. But he decided to go and get some sleep, as he was then stopped by Tsunami. A few minutes later, he slept with her as well, as Naruto then truly went to get some sleep, before he heard commotions outside, as he came out and killed the two goons, before heading off to the bridge. As Sasuke was currently stuck in the ice prison, with Sabeke inside as well, as Sasuke took all of the needles for Sabeke, as she exploded in rage, but Naruto came in there, as he had a 3-pronged kunai in his hand, as he knocked out Sabeke before she could do anything get too angry, as Haku was shocked by that, the 3-pronged kunai. But now that Haku knew, Naruto cannot let Haku live. As the both of them battled, Haku stood no chance at all, as Naruto quickly killed Haku. As he went off, Kakashi was about to kill Zabuza, but Naruto came there and pierced a giant ice spear right through Zabuza's chest, killing him instantly. As Gato came on the bridge, as Naruto asked Gato what is he gonna do. As Gato asked him if he can't switch sides, but Naruto told him no, he's on a mission. Gato then told all of his boys to roll out. As the mans were confused because there was only one person, why should they be afraid of him? But Gato told them all to be quiet and let's leave, because Gato truly knew how dangerous this boy right here is, and he's not gonna chance it. After the bridge was complete, they were thanked by the people of Wave as they left, heading back to Konoha. Some time passed, as it was time for the Chunin exams, as Anko told Minato that Naruto could take the first of death on his own. As Kakashi talked about Jin as well, after seeing what the boys show. Yes, he could go in there on his own. So Minato agreed with that for Jin to go in there on his own, as Team 7 came upon the 3 Sand Ninjas, as Gara was about to tell his siblings that they must leave, when Naruto burst out of the shadows and came to kill Gara, but Temari stopped him with her fan. As Naruto told her to move, but she didn't. He didn't back off, as Gara was pissed off to see him, having met him in the past already. As Naruto told him that next time, it won't be so easy, as he asked Temari for her name before walking off. Sasuke then turned towards Gara and told him not to trust Jin. He is never allied truly with anyone unless he wants something. The next day, the Chunin exam first part of the test was taken as Ibiki kept on staring at Jin. After the exam, Naruto asked Uncle why, as Uncle told him that he killed his brother, as Naruto remembered a long time ago, as he remembered the name Marino. But he shrugged it off as they were about to do the second part of the exam. So yeah guys, that was basically the last where left off. You guys can switch across the village and check it out for yourself. So, where do we begin this new episode? We begin this at Training Ground 44. Welcome to Training Ground 44, also known as the Forest of Death, Uncle stated. Now, in order to take this exam, you need to sign these forms. What for, someone asked. Uncle smirked. Killings are allowed in this portion, she said. So signing these forms to relieve Konoha of any possible injuries or death. Thank God, some action at last, Naruto said. Where do I sign? Here, take one. Someone's eager, said Sobeki. Of course, Naruto said. I mean, I hate paperwork. I just need to kill something right now. Sobeki pale. What, Naruto said. My father always say the same thing, she said. Oh really? I'll buy him a drink then. So what's your strategy, Sobeki asked. I mean, you're on your own and all. I'll have some fun, he said. Oh, and don't try looking for me. She huffed. Who said I would, she said. She turned away from him, as Naruto held on to her, placed her hand under his chin, and turned her head back to him. Do not lie to me, I can see right through you. She sighed. I'm that obvious. Yeah, he said. Asshole, she said. I know, don't miss me too much, and... What, she said. Don't die, he said. Okay, I promise. Time skip. Naruto yawned as he was currently in the forest. Now where's the snake imbecile, he said, as he closed his eyes. There, he said. It looks like he's speeding towards Sobeki's team. What to do, he said in deep thought. Halt, said a voice at 3. Rain ninjas landed around him. Hand over whatever scroll you have, or we will kill you on the spot, one of them said. Okay, he says. He pulled out his scroll and threw it at Rain Genin. Catch. The Genin smiled, smart thinking, he said, but we will still kick. He couldn't get to finish that sentence, as his head was separated from his body. Kenji, the only girl on the team, screamed. Hishoge, Naruto said, as a spear of ice burst through her chest. You, the last Rain Ninja said, please don't kill me. Okay, give me your scroll, Naruto said. Sure, as he pulled out the heaven scroll. Well, what do you know? Just the scroll I need, said Naruto. So, you're gonna let me go? Wrong. Hishogen, as a blade of ice ripped through his chest. Never trust a rattlesnake, said Naruto. Jin, Kazuraki, said a voice as Naruto turned to see a team from the hidden stone. My revenge is here. Naruto sighed. More people seem like they want to die, he said, as he started to walk off with Team 7. What did you do to Sakura? Asked Sasuke to the transformation hench that was in front of him. The imposter chuckled. She's alright, for now. But you better hand over your scroll or... No, Sobeki, said Sasuke. Wind style, Daytopper, as a powerful gust of wind hit the ninja. Sasuke, said Sobeki, as Sasuke went through hand sign, as the wind and the fire combined, creating a massive explosion. Looks like we got him, said Sobeki. Hey, can someone untie me? As the both of them look behind the bush to see Sakura. You search that one for a scroll, I'll untie her, said Sasuke, as Sobeki walked over with Naruto. Ah, the scenery looks much better now, he said, sitting on a rock. Suddenly, Jin Kazuraki! You! Holy shit, the voice said, as Naruto rolled his eyes. Thank you very much for the nice comment. Anyway, are you here for my scroll or do you want some revenge? Looking over the forest clearing that he was in, which was surrounded by at least 20 dead bodies. Well, if you want a scroll, just take one and leave. But if you want revenge, he said. Are you sure about this, Tanooki? The man asked his partner. He killed my father. I can't back down now, said Tanooki. Damn, another Avenger, Naruto said, standing up. So what are you waiting for? Attack and die. But they stuttered. Fine, I'll do it for you, he said, as he blurred out of sight and appeared between the three of them, as screams could be heard all over the valley. Meanwhile, with Team 7, "Who are you? What do you want?" Sobeki asks. As the grass ninja chuckle, "Pretty stupid of you to ask that on the battlefield." "You want our scroll then?" Sakura said. "Not quite." "Then what?" Sakura asks. "It's simple. I'm here to kill you all." The grass ninja released a massive load of killing intent. Team 7 saw their death over and over as they fell to their knees. "Weak," he said in disappointment. "I was expecting more out of you." He said as Sobeki started to get up. I can't die here. I made a promise," she shouted, glaring at the ninja. "No, that's determination," he said, clapping. "I actually came here to test Sasuke-kun. But I guess I can spare some time to test her skills as well." "Sasuke," Sobeki stated, "take Sakura and run." "But what about you?" Sasuke said. "Don't wait for me. Just go," she shouted. Sasuke paused for a moment before looking back at her. "I'll return for you," he says. He grabbed Sakura and started to jump away. The grass ninja chuckled. "No, that's noble," he said. "Sacrificing yourself for your teammates. Pure Konoha style. Morons never change." "You speak like you're from here," said Sobeki. He smirked. "Maybe, because I am." "Really? And who do you claim to be?" "Orochimaru himself," said Sobeki. The ninja looked at her in shock. "How did you know?" he asked. Pretty funny," she said, as Orochimaru tear off his own face. "Holy hell, you really are him." "That's right. Do you understand now, girl, that you're no match for me?" "Of course I do, but I won't go down without a fight." Orochimaru grinned evilly. "You know, I like you." "Well, sorry, but my heart belongs to another," she said. "Too bad, then I'll have to kill you," as he shot several snakes from his sleeve. "Shit," said Sobeki as she hid behind a tree. "You can't hide from me," said Orochimaru. "Who said I was trying to hide?" said Sobeki as she left her cover as she slashed at him with Blade of Wind. "Oh, the Kaze no Yaiba. A pretty advanced technique for your age. You have to be commended, but that won't be enough to defeat me." Damn, Sobeki cursed. He was too fast for her to hit. He was so fast she could barely even see him. She winced out in pain as he punched her right in the gut. "You are very skilled for a genin," Orochimaru said. "Come with me, and I'll give you more power than you can even imagine." "Never. If I do that, Jin will never forgive me." Orochimaru's eyes widened. "Jin? You mean Jin Kazaraki?" "Yes," she said. Orochimaru threw back his head and started to laugh as hard as possible. Before calming down, he wouldn't even care if you defect. That guy's a traitor to his core. He betrayed everyone he knew in his worthless life. "Believe me, girl." As Orochimaru stepped closer and looked her right in the eye. "No matter what you tell yourself, Jin Kazaraki does not care about you." "Don't say that about Jin," she shouted at Orochimaru. Orochimaru's surprised when her eyes changed color. "What? But that's impossible," he said, as her eyes were now red, with black slits going down them. "I thought he was the only one." Killing her might not be the best idea, Orochimaru thought. "I'll tear you to pieces," she said. She launched at him. It seems like she has gotten faster. But still not fast enough, he said, as he grabbed her wrist, as he smashed her into a tree and pinned her to the tree. "Now let me see," he said, as he lifted her shirt. "Oh, a sea cup. Nice." "What the hell am I doing?" he says. He looked lower. "Oh, there you are," as his fingertips started to glow, before slamming it right on Sobeki's stomach. She cried out in pain. "Sobeki, no!" as Sobeki fell unconscious. "Oh, so you really have returned, Sasuke-kun." A distance away. "Oh, Uchiha to the rescue again," said Naruto, as he heard Sasuke scream Sobeki no. "This day just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I think I should buy a lottery ticket." Meanwhile, Sasuke and Orochimaru was going to battle. "Meh, I don't care," said Naruto as he leaned up against a tree. "Now where was I? Yeah, move over, baby, and get on your knees, because I'm gonna be driving this big love red machine with Orochimaru and Sasuke. How selfish of you. She sacrificed herself to let you escape, and now you're destroying your little sacrifice by coming back." "Shut up," Sasuke yelled as he activated Sharingan. "Oh, looks like you're ready to fight, boy. Very well then, come." Sasuke went through handstand and fired a large fireball at his opponent, which he easily dodged. "Oh, come on. That is not all right," Orochimaru said, mocking Sasuke. Sasuke gritted his teeth as he attacked head-on, using taijutsu. But Orochimaru simply smirked as he blocked all of Sasuke's strikes swiftly. "Nah, you can't win like that," as he drive a spinning kick right into Sasuke's ribcage. Sasuke gasped as his back hit a tree, as he spit some blood and glared at his enemy. I knew I couldn't win against you from the very beginning, said Sasuke, but I can't leave her as he glanced at Sobeke. Well, you're gonna die here, said Orochimaru, and perhaps you will never get to face Uzumaki Naruto. Sasuke's eyes burned with rage. What do you know about him? Oh, I know enough. But the most important thing is, at your current level, he would simply crush you like a bug. How do you know that? Sasuke said, clenching his fist hard enough to draw blood. Oh, simple. I train him. Sasuke's eyes widened. You? Yes, he came to me searching for power, also offering me something else, his servitude in return. I agreed, but I shouldn't. He's a traitor. Huh, Sasuke snorted. Aren't you? You don't get it, Sasuke-kun. He betrayed everyone that he worked with in the past, and you will betray his current employers when he gets what he wants, just like what he did with me. So what do you want from me? Sasuke asked. From you? Oh, nothing but help you in your quest, Orochimaru said. I know where Uzumaki is. I even know what his main goal is. But even if I tell you right now, it will just be a waste of time because you can't do crap to him. In fact, he will simply dispose of you and cut the crap, Sasuke shouted. What are you proposing? Orochimaru chuckled. Straight to the point. I like it. What I am proposing is this. I'll give you a taste of my power and sometime to test it. When we meet next time, you must give me an answer. Answer what? Sasuke asked. Are you ready to leave this useless village behind to pursue your dream? Sasuke's eyes widened. He's asking me to defect, but he will give me power to defeat him. I have to take a try. Very well, Sasuke said, give me the power. Orochimaru chuckled. As you wish. As his neck extended as he bit Sasuke in the neck. Sasuke screamed and fell to the ground as he started twitching pain and agony. You will survive, Sasuke-kun. Your hatred is too strong for you to just die here. As Sasuke cried out once more before passing unconscious. Said a voice. Orochimaru quickly jumped away as ice spikes tear through the ground where he once was. Shit, Orochimaru cursed. The spikes did not stop. They started following him around everywhere he go, as he flipped up in the air for a figure to appear right behind him. Fubiki. Orochimaru was ripped into half. His lower half going to the left, his top half going to the right. Home run! It seems like Orochimaru is out, Jin laughed. But Orochimaru's mouth opened wide and another Orochimaru appeared out of it. Yuck. I told you not to do this in front of me, Naruto stated. And I told you to never betray me, said Orochimaru. Touché. But you should be more careful though, I sensed you, even at the academy. Well, no one else did, said Orochimaru. Well, that's because this village is full of losers. Exactly, Orochimaru said, as the both of them looked at each other strangely. I never thought we would agree on something, said Naruto. Exactly my thought, said Orochimaru, before the both of them went quiet. Enough, or my brain will simply explode, Naruto said. Let's simply kill each other. That's way much easier. I agree, said Orochimaru, as he started to pull the Kusanagi blade from out of his throat. Hishoge Naruto threw a blade of ice at him before the sword was out. Orochimaru jumped to the left side. Dirty trick, he said, as he finally removed the blade. Well, I am a rattlesnake, Naruto said. Nice excuse. Should write it down. Oh, it only worked for me, said Naruto. Why? Asked Orochimaru. Simple. I am the only rattlesnake. Indeed, Orochimaru said, before he shot snake coming from his sleeves towards Naruto. Raidu, said Naruto as he waved his right hand, as all the snakes were frozen in mid-air. Damn, Orochimaru cursed, as he cut the snakes off so he wouldn't be frozen as well. You're losing it, Viper. A year ago, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Seems like age is finally caught up to you. Orochimaru gritted his teeth because that was a sore spot for him. How dare you, Orochimaru said. I overcame death, Tashuta Haijin, said Naruto. Orochimaru had to jump high, evading a massive wave of ice. Take this as he slashed with his sword. Too slow, Naruto stated as he blocked the downward strike. Try mine, he said as he spin his body. 3 slashes towards Orochimaru. Don't forget who you're dealing with, Orochimaru says. He deflected the first 2 strikes and jumped over the third one. I am Fiboke, said Naruto. Orochimaru was cut in half once again by Naruto, but he came out of his mouth once again, perfectly fine. Naruto sighed as he sheathed his blade. As much as I hate to admit it, it's useless. Oh? Giving up already, Orochimaru asked. Naruto chuckled a bit. You should know better than anyone else I give up only when I can't possibly win. So, do you think you can now? Asked Orochimaru. Do not get your hopes high, boy. You might be gifted, but I'm still one of the legendary 3 Sanins. A genius. Who? Naruto cut him off. Who got owned? Yeah, I remember. As he pulled out a Harishin kunai. Say, can I win now? He also activated his Mangekyo Sharingan. What about now? Tuh, Orochimaru snarled. What do you want, Rattlesnake? Let me think. I want peace in the world, said Naruto. Orochimaru's eyes widened at that. But Naruto burst out laughing. That expression, it was priceless. But really, I don't really care about you. As a matter of fact, I wish you all the success. Why? Orochimaru said. Oh, I don't really care about this village. More than you do. So, go on your little destruction plan. I won't even stand in your way. Orochimaru glared. What are you playing at, Rattlesnake? As Naruto smirked. All I want is to get to my big brother, Naruto said. Everything else is irrelevant. And by the way, this is not the place for the both of us to be fighting. If we go all out, the entire Konoha will be on our ass in just a moment. And that's about 25,000 ninjas. A lot. Orochimaru lowered his blade. As much as I hate to admit you're right. I'll kill you some other time. Sure, only after you manage to block that little move of mine. As Orochimaru's scowl got deeper. But enjoy your little reunion, said Naruto. As Naruto vanished and yellow flashed, Orochimaru raised an eyebrow. What? He thought. Orochimaru, uncle said as she landed. Oh, so that's what he means, said Orochimaru. With Naruto. Well, that felt nice after several months of playing with a genin. To fight a normal enemy again. Holy crap, Naruto said. Did I just call Orochimaru normal? Suddenly, another team landed around him. Hand over your scroll or slash. All of them dropped dead. As Jin kept on walking forward like nothing just happened. I need to drink something. Wait a second. Why am I even still here? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Moments later, Team 7 hiding spot. They're still alive. Good. You guys always protected me. Now it's my turn, said Sakura. Oh, said Naruto from his hiding spot. The most useless team member is going to protect her team. I would almost pay to see that. He didn't notice another team coming. No, the team leader said that was Dosu. We will attack at daybreak. Well, better sleep till then, said Naruto. Time skip. Snoring could be heard. Hey Zaku, let's kill Sasuke in front of this bitch. Good idea, said Zaku. As the group rushed forward after beating up Sakura. As they were all blown away. Who are you? Me? I am Konoha Green Beast, Rock Lee, and I will protect the beautiful Sakura-san, he said. No matter, let's take him down. As Naruto kept on sleeping. Time skip. As an explosion could be heard. Damn it, Naruto said. Someone's gonna goddamn die. As he looked around. Looks like I overslept a little. Seems like while he slept, a youth in green clothing, along with Team 10 arrived, and they all got blown away. Damn weaklings, he said. Did you really think that you could beat us, said Zaku. You ninjas are just a bunch of useful bunch. I would suggest you lay off the one in the green clothing. As Naruto looked up, a Hyuga. Must be arrogant like the rest. And why is that, Zaku said. Because he's my teammate. Lee, said Tenten. You blew it, said Neji. These clowns are Tenten team, Naruto thought. Neji activated his Byakugan. I know you're there. Stop hiding, he said. And all it took was your Byakugan to notice me, said Naruto, as he stepped out of his hiding spot. Neji gritted his teeth. Damn, he's telling the truth. I didn't even feel him at all until I activate my Byakugan. But still. How worthless can you be, said Naruto. You dare mock the Hyuga clan, said Neji. Damn right I am, you're just a bunch of overrated imbeciles. Neji was about to respond when Kin screamed in horror and shock. No, I don't want to die, she said, backing away. As Naruto turned towards her. Huh? Kin, what's wrong with you, said Dosu. But she just continued to shake in fear. Her face actually looked familiar, Naruto thought. Flashback. The hidden sound. Hey you, Naruto called to the girl who was using his training field. This is my place to train. Well, tough luck, pal. I'm using this one, find another, she said. Big mistake, said Naruto, as he activated his Mangekyo Sharingan. Looks like you need to be taught some manners. As she screamed. End of flashback. Ah, I remember you now, said Naruto. Please, don't kill me, she pleaded. Sure, just get your ass out of here. Thank you, you won't regret this, she said. She tried to jump away but Zaku grabbed her. What the hell are you doing, Kin? We have the order to kill Uchiha. Screw you, Zaku, if you stay. You will find out that there are things worse than death in this life. Now let me go. What the hell, Kin? Said Dosu. What is it about this guy that frightened you so much, he asked. You imbecile, she said. Please forgive them, Rattlesnake-sama. The both of their eyes widened. It can't be. As they spoke, then bow low to him. Please forgive us, they said. Naruto waved them off. Just get the hell out of here. I'm not really in the mood. Next second they were gone. Shinkan, said Tenten as she rushed over. Do you know those guys? Yeah, met them once, he said. You, what is your name? Neji asked dangerously. Naruto narrowed his eyes. Are you an idiot? Do not push your luck, said Neji. I mean, she just called it, said Naruto. And you should really start watching your tone while talking to me, Naruto said. Neji, please, said Tenten. I'll handle this, just check on Lee. Tuh, said Neji. This isn't over. You alright, Naruto asked. Yeah, sure, she said. What about you? Had a nice sleep. Nothing interesting since then. Tenten looked around. These guys look pretty beaten. Well, what do you expect, said Naruto. I guess you're right, she said. By the way, are these two clones your teammates, he asked. Yeah, they are. Clones are teammate, Naruto asked. Both, she said. Naruto then turned his head. What's wrong, said Tenten. As she then noticed that well, Sasuke was getting to his feet. I feel it, Sasuke said, the power. I'm an Avenger. More like a pathetic excuse of one. Hey, Hyuga, why don't you show us your superiority by knocking this moron out? Neji glared at him. Why don't you? Oh, I only fight to the death. Neji stood up. Very well, he said. You're the first I'll test my power on, said Sasuke. Not this time, Uchiha, Neji said, as he activated his Byakugan. Sasuke lunged forward but Neji intercepted him halfway, and with 3 precise attacks knocked him back. Not bad, said Naruto. You're next, Kizaraki, said Neji. Huh, we'll see about that, said Naruto as he turned to Tenten. Deal with your teammate before I kill him. Okay, she said. I'm gonna go check on Sobeki as he walked over. But then, can you explain something, Kizaraki? Said Shikamaru. Why did that stone girl call you Sama? Shut your goddamn mouth, said Naruto. You think you can order me to answer you? As he walked over. What are you gonna do, Sakura asked. Oh, I'm gonna rape her while she sleeps. Idiot, I'm just gonna check on her. Do you know what the problem is? What am I saying? Of course you don't. Now, where did See, Naruto said. That means I can't even help her if I wanted to. That bastard snake. As her eyes slowly opened. What? Jin? Rise and shine, sleeping beauty. Jin, she launched herself towards him and hugged him tightly. I was so scared, she said. It's okay, he said. Tell me what happened. We were attacked by Orochimaru the Snake Sannin. He was here, I swear. Calm down, Sobeki. I believe you. But, wait, you do? She said. I have no reason to doubt you, he said, a shrug. Oh, okay. She tried to stand up but she failed. What's wrong with me? That's the thing. Looks like Orochimaru did something to you. Something I can't fix. We need to get you to your father. But we don't have the second scroll. Orochimaru burned mine and... Jin smirked. No worries. Here. I got spear scrolls for everyone. Here. Holy shit, she said. Where did you get so many? I would like to know that as well, said Shikamaru. Oh, it seems like you didn't hear me last time. But I'm not gonna repeat myself, Naruto said. As Shikamaru didn't say anything. Come on, let's go, said Naruto. Wait, what about Sasuke? No worry. The Hyuga just knocked him out. Hey, Sakura, would you like to carry your precious Sasuke to the tower? Yes. I would, she said. You can even have your way with him if you want. As Naruto walked off, leaving behind a red-faced Sakura. Time skip. Naruto yawned as he woke up. It has been 2 days since he arrived here, and he slept most of the time. Because everything was just so goddamn boring. Damn, you must be as lazy as the Naras. Huh? Naruto turned. Oh, what a pleasant surprise, Tenten, he said. Why aren't you doing anything, she asked. I mean, everyone is thinking of strategy or training, but you're just here sleeping. Well, I have no one to counsel about strategy, and training doesn't really sound like a good idea. Well, you can at least walk around. With all those lunatics out there shouting about how I killed their puppy, or either raped their grandmother? He said with sarcasm, thanks, but no thanks. Tenten chuckled, I heard that. And that whole rape thing, that was a lie, Naruto said. I mean, most of the time I just winked at the girl, and she would be all over me. So that guy was lying back there. Oh really? Why don't you try it on me then, she asked. Oh, and here I thought that you had a crush on that clown from your team, Hyuga. I don't remember, he said. It's Neji, she said. And I did had before, but he has this arrogant stick stuck up his ass, she said. You should tell me who's handing out these spears, because I would like to use them on someone. Someone you wish to kill? Asked Tenten. Got that right, said Naruto. You know, said Tenten. It's not my place to say, but you should probably drop this revenge cause. No, said Naruto. But it will lead you nowhere, she said. Look at Neji. He's so stuck up because his father was killed for the sake of the village. She suddenly gasped as he shot her from the bed and pushed her against the wall as he pinned her by her shoulders. You're saying like you know something about it, he shouted. Is your stuck up teammate trying to do something about it, he asked. No, not that I know, she said. Then this is nothing but proof of his weakness, said Naruto. He can't do nothing about it because he's too weak, or he's too scared, or both. He's a loser and a coward. I will never stop. That man took from me something that can never be replaced, and he will pay, Naruto said. Jin, you're hurting me, said Tenten. He shook his head as he released her. Sorry, he said. It's just a sore subject for me. I shouldn't have snapped at you. It's okay, she said as she placed a hand on his shoulder. I shouldn't have judged you. I was never in that situation before, so I had no right. Let's just forget about it, okay? We will get nowhere by apologizing for the entire day. Yeah, you're right. Say, 5th day isn't over yet. How about a quick spar? I only fight to the death. Yeah, she said. But can't you make an exception for this one? Fine, he said. Alright, let's go to the training area. Training area, he thought. Moments later. It sure is crowded here, said Naruto, as they walked into an enormous room. Of course, every participants were not able to go back in the forest, so it's either be here or go back in your room, said Tenten. Well, I think we can have some space for ourselves, said Tenten. You're not going to use any white era ninjutsu, right? Tempting. Jin, she said. Fine. Let's go over there, he said, pointing at a free corner. Sure, she said. As they faced each other, as Naruto pulled out his katana as she pulled out her own. A katana, he said, raised the eyebrow. You surprised? So, you want a sword fight then? Yeah, said Tenten. I am not as good as you, but I can sure use this thing right here, she said as she swung her blade. Very well then. Come, he said. Tenten dashed forward as she brought her sword over her head and made a vertical slash. But Naruto grabbed her wrist with his right hand and pointed his hilt of his sword in her face. You are coming too close, he said. You are attacking with a sword, not your bare hands. Your reach should be long enough for your enemy not to be able to do what I just did. In short words, keep your distance. Oh, okay, she said, as she took a step backwards. Again, as Naruto nodded. This time she made a diagonal slash, but Naruto simply leaned his body, escaping the blow. Lesson number 2, when you swing your sword like that, try to aim for lower regions, so your enemy will have to block or take a step backwards. Sure, she said. Okay, again, he said. She hesitated for a second, but then she grabbed her blade tightly and slashed from below, only to see the tip of Naruto's katana right between her eyes. Lesson number 3, he said. Never expect your opponent to just stay there and wait for your attack. Damn it, stop doing that, she huffed. Well, the weapon is useless as long as it had no master. Suddenly, get away from my teammate, Kisarake. Well, if it isn't a great Hyuga. Whatever your name is again. It's Neji said. You should learn it better because I will be the one to put you in your place. Fate has already decided that. Naruto burst out laughing. Put me in my place? No, I don't think so. Because unlike you, useless piece of trash, I have a goal in my life. As he walked close and raised his killing intent and directed at Neji. And if I would have let imbeciles like you to stand in my way, I would have been dead many times already. Jin, said Tenten. Sorry, Tenten. I don't feel like sparring anymore. And you, Hyuga boy. Let's see you try. As Naruto walked past Neji. We will see, Jin. No one can stand against fate. No one. Time skip. Damn, 2 hours until this exam is over, Naruto said. Now, what should I... Hey, he said. Hey, I know you. You're that Tanooki. Moron sister. Tinari. It's Temari, she said. Oh, sorry, he said. He then lunged at her as he pinned her against the wall. Now mind telling me what you're doing in my room. She was struggling to talk. What was that? as she was struggling to talk. What was that? Oh, sorry, he said as he removed his hand from her throat, realizing that she couldn't talk. Well, he said, as she coughed. What? She coughed some more. I wanted to talk to you, damn it, she said. Talk with me? About what, he asked. She bit her lower lip. I want to ask you not to kill my brother, she said. Which one, he asked. Both of them, she said. Huh? And why would I ever do that? Please, she said, I'll do whatever you want. He simply laughed. There's nothing you can do that can help me. Please, there has to be something I can do. Say, you're Gara's sister, right? Mean that you're the Kazekage's daughter, right? Yes, she said. Alright, here's the deal. You will become my spy in the hidden sand. You will inform me of every major occasion there. You will follow all of my orders. And in return, I will never ask you to do anything against our village. Agreed? She hesitated. Okay, she said. Just please don't kill my brothers. They're everything I have. Fine, he said. Now, he said, this is my first order. Remove your fan. What? But I gave you an order, he said. She frowned, but she did as she was told. As Naruto removed his gear, took off his shirt. No shirtless. Now, you will entertain me for the next couple of hours. She paled slightly, helping which way. He walked closer to her, before pushing her to the bed. Take a damn guess, he said as her eyes widened. Wait, but I never... Yes, I can see that, he said. Or else, you wouldn't be refusing. Temari tilted her head. Why, she said. Because ninjas have very short lives, deny themselves the pleasure. She paused. Is it real that good? Now we're talking, he said. Let me show you. As his hand slipped between her legs, making her squeal a bit. What is this feeling, she said. You never tried? Like, with yourself, he asked. No, she said. Well, I guess I have to correct that, he said, as he removed her upper gear. No bra. Nice. It gets in the way, she said. Oh, trust me, you don't have to explain yourself to me. As he then removed her pants. Now, seem like you're finally naked. I guess it's time for this one. Wait, what are you doing, said Temari? I haven't had sex for at least a week now. So I want to get the most out of it, he said, as a luxurious smile came on his face. An hour and a half later, Temari screamed before collapsing right on his chest. That was awesome, she said. Nah, not really, he said. What do you mean, she asked in confusion. Don't worry, it has nothing to do with you. It's just that no one can compare to that woman in sex appeal, he said. Really? And who is that, she asked, wondering. Oh, the biggest bitch in the world. And also one I cannot hope to resist. Well, what now, she said. What do you think? We have an exam to finish, she said. Time skip. First of all, said Minato, I congratulate you all for completing this portion of the Chunin exam. Naruto rolled his eyes. Why didn't they say he was going to deliver a speech? I mean, I could have been still sleeping. Damn it. Now, I will explain to you the real meaning of Chunin exams. Can you not do that, Naruto said to himself. Chunin exams were created. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Naruto kept on repeating it over and over in his head until that stupid meeting was done, as he was replaced by a man that was coughing every single time. Now before we proceed, I must inform you that there is too much of you, said Hayate. Say what, said Kiba. As I said, we don't have enough time to let all of you compete in the finals. Before that, is there anyone that wished to quit? Silence, as no one said anything. Then we're going to have preliminary matches to lessen the numbers. What? Right now? Yes, right now, said Hayate. Now, the rules are simple. There will be a set of one-on-one matches. They will continue until one of the participants is dead or unable to continue the fight. However, if I say the match is over, you have to accept that. Now, as you probably guessed, killings are allowed, but they're not recommended. Well, at least no one asks any questions if I kill someone. Accidentally, of course. Hayate waved his hand and a giant display appeared on the wall. This will randomly go through the name and pick the participants that will fight first. The names start to spin. First name, Yori versus Uchiha Sasuke. Two participants whose names are displayed. Please stay where you are. The rest of you go up to the balcony. Poor guy, Naruto thought. He will have to go through a long lecture of Uchiha superiority. Wait a second. I'll have to listen to it too. Oi, Jin, said a voice. As Naruto turned. Sobeki. It's been a while since I've seen you, he said. Where have you been? She blushed a bit. Well, father said that you won't allow me to stay with others. Not unexpected, you're his only daughter after all. Yeah, she said. Well, how do you feel, he asked. Oh, fine, she said. Father fixed whatever Orochimaru did to me. How did he now? He didn't say what it was? No, she said. Figures, Naruto thought. He doesn't even want her to know about her Jinchuriki status. As Naruto looked on the battle with a bored expression on his face. Who do you think will win? Sabeki asked. The Uchiha, of course. His pride would not allow him to lose. As they watched as Sasuke did a move on Yuri. That move, said Sabeki. That guy in the green spandex used it before. Who? That guy, she said, pointing at Lee. Oh, that clown, said Naruto. Sabeki chuckled. I guess, she said. Winner, Uchiha Sasuke. Who would have doubted, Naruto said. Next match, Shino versus Zaku. Boring, said Naruto. Hey, have some patience, will ya? Said Sabeki. Meh, I've been waiting for so long already, he said, leaning up his back on the rail. Shino considered their voice. As he turned to see, Team 8 was right beside them. Huh? You said something? As Hinata turned to him, her eyes widened. Kazaraki-kun, she said. Yeah, that's me. You want something? No, I just want... What? I just want... What? What? Stop it, Kizaraki. Why don't you bully someone your own size? No, that's interesting, Naruto says. He pushed himself off the rail. Someone my own size. Someone like you, maybe. Hey, get the hell away from Kurenai Sensei, said Kiba. Don't worry, Kiba, I can take care of myself very well, said Kurenai. As for you, she said, looking at Jin. You're out of your league here, boy. He stepped closer. Boy, huh? The name is Jin Kazaraki. Remember it because... You know what? Forget it. Don't remember it. As he leaned closer so only she could hear. For it will be my great pleasure to make you remember. Kurenai smirked. As I said, you're way out of your league, boy. I am the best Kunoichi Konoha has provided in 40 years and it looks like good old Konoha has a problem. He cut her off. You see, I fought many shinobis in my life and I fought many Kunoichi. And if you're the best Konoha has to offer, then this place got a lot of problems. Are you implying that I'm weak? She asked angrily. Damn right I am, he stated. Then I've got a surprise for you, she said. Nothing you will do can surprise me. Can you do something beside your genjutsu? He asked. It will be more than enough to defeat someone like you, she said. Is that a challenge? He asked. I don't have time to wait on the likes of you, mercenary, she said. Just like I thought, said Naruto. Pay close attention when you see my match though. That could be you, he says. He started to walk away. What are you talking about with Kurenai Sensei? Sabeki asked. Oh, nothing much, just some Konoha problems. As he leaned his back on the rail again, facing away from the arena. Did I miss something? Not much. Shinobi, that sound boy. And one of ours got screwed from the guy from the sand. Sand? Which one? The one in black. Oh, the clown, Naruto said. Glad I missed it. You're so negative, she said. You need to cheer up a little. Sure, I just need something to keep me positive. As he leaned closer to her. And you know what that is. I can guess, she said, getting a bit closer as well. Step away from the Hokage's daughter, Kazaraki. Sabeki jumped at that, but Jin only sighed in displeasure. Kakashi, tell me, you've been waiting for this exact moment to appear, right? Kakashi-sensei, said Sabeki. I don't know what you're talking about. I must stand beside my team. Go ahead, they're right there. As he pointed at Sasuke and Sakura, who was standing a bit far from them. As Kakashi glared, Sabeki is a member of my team as well. Damn, just say it. Her daddy told you to keep your eye on me. I would understand, you know. Kakashi said nothing. Figures. Sakura Haruno versus Ino Yamanaka. Oh, said Naruto the wide eye. What's wrong? Asked Sabeki. This is the worst possible pick, he said. Why? Asked Sabeki. You'll see, he said. As the both of them started to fight, everyone had to turn around and they heard Naruto burst out laughing. Elite Kunoichi my ass, he said. Fight seriously, Ino, Sakura said, tying her headband to her forehead. Ino did the same. One more useless thing, said Naruto. I won't. Lose Sasuke come to you, the both of them shouted. It's better I just put this off. I mean, it's embarrassment. As he raised his hand, he showed, don't you think about it, said Kakashi, as he placed a kunai at Naruto's throat. What, you want to do it yourself? Be my guest. Shut up and stay put, said Kakashi. Sure, Naruto said. Smack. Both of them turned back to the arena. Sakura and Ino were unconscious on the ground. Well, what a surprise. I guess you should pick up one of your team member, huh, Kakashi? Said Naruto. This isn't over, Kizaraki, said Kakashi, as he disappeared in a poof. Naruto yawned as he glanced over at the sound team. Their Jonin sensei was gone. Oh, Orochimaru-chan has left the building. How sad, he said, as he narrowed his eyes. I wonder why that rat remained, though he says he looked at Kabuto. He was always the first to escape, just like a damn rat. Maybe Orochimaru left and gathered information about Sabiki, even me, or the Uchiha. The next battle, Tenten versus Temari. Go Tenten, show her your power of youth, said Lee. Don't listen to that moron. As Tenten turned, Jin? Word of advice. Give up, he said. What? She said. You should listen to your handsome friend, said Temari. You should give up and spare yourself the embarrassment. Tenten looked hardened, so you don't think I can beat her? No, I don't. Then I'll just have to prove you wrong, she said, as she pulled out 2 scrolls. Don't say I didn't warn you, said Naruto. Tenten placed the 2 scrolls on the ground and started to go through hand signs, as Naruto grinned at Temari. Pretty gentle of you to let her do that. Temari's smile is not like it's gonna work anyway, as the 2 scrolls shot up in the air as smoke filled the entire arena, as the massive loads of weapons came down at Temari. Temari simply waved her fan, as all the weapons were sent blowing away. See? That's what I was talking about. Tenten gasped in pain as her back slammed right on Temari's fan. Impressive, said Naruto. Why thank you, said Temari. Winner! Temari, said Hayate. As she smirked, Lee jumped down, wait a second, he said, as he catched Tenten as Temari threw her. What's wrong with you, he said. She may have lost, but it is no way to treat an opponent who has done their best. Beat it, moron, said Temari. And take that sack of garbage with you. No, Lee, said Neji. Konoha Senpyu, said Lee as he spin kicked towards Temari. But his kick hit some strange energy shield around Jin Kazuraki's hand. What are you doing? You're from our village. Naruto just waved his hand and Lee was sent flying away. Thanks, but I can take care of myself, Temari said with a smile. Oh, it's not that, Naruto said. Ladies should not fight clones. Oh, then who should? No one. Fighting clones is ridiculous. Well, I'll remember that, she said. Please do, he says. He walked back to the balcony. And don't forget to remind your brother, whatever his name is. Don't worry, I won't, she said, walking beside him. Impressive victory, by the way. Thanks. That's very sweet of you, she said. Don't get used to it. Sure. Can I stand next to you? I don't see why not. What is she doing here? Sobeki asked in slight anger. Oh, is someone jealous? Are the 2 of you together? Sobeki wanted to yell yes, but with Kakashi behind her. No, I guess we're not. Noticing Jin, amused look. Well, that's just great, said Temari, because Jin-kun is actually my type of guy. As she moved closer to Naruto, as she gritted her teeth in anger, but she couldn't do anything right now. Kakashi was there and also her father. No time to scold, said Kakashi. Look, as it was Sobeki versus Kabuto. Naruto raised her eyebrow. Out of all the possible picks. Hey, Sobeki. She turned her head. Good luck, said Naruto. Thank you, Jin, she said. Allow me to show you my abilities too. Damn it, Naruto thought. Too bad I'm not his opponent. Killing him here and now would solve a lot of problems. Well, I guess it can't be helped. But what if? His grin widened. It's nice to see you again, Kabuto-san, said Sobeki. Glad to see you too, Sobeki-san. Let's have a fair match, okay? Okay, she said. How trusting, Naruto said. I guess I have to beat that out of her. You seem unpleased, said Temari. You don't like how this freaking glasses is fooling this girl. No, in fact, I really don't like it. Sobeki threw some shurikens at Kabuto, but he dodged them easily. Please, Sobeki-san, you will lose if you don't take me seriously. Alright then, she said. Win style, Detapa. This time Kabuto couldn't dodge the area, was too small for that. A B-class Winjutsu. I guess she's not that bad, said Temari. Kabuto gasped as his body was smashed against the wall. That was pretty good, he said, as he wiped some blood from his mouth. Now, it's my turn to attack. As Kabuto palms glow. Chakra scalpels, Naruto said. She doesn't know what those are, but if he used those, he could kill her. What is his goal here? Be careful, Sobeki-san. This is my favorite technique, chakra scalpels. Now I can cut every muscles in your body with a single touch. What fool explained his technique to the enemy? Asked Temari, the one who's absolutely sure of his victory. Come on, look up here, you piece of trash. Thank you for explaining, Kabuto-san, said Sobeki, as she pulled 2 kunais and sprang into action. Is she stupid? He told her so she wouldn't come close. No, wait. You son of a bitch, Kabuto, Jin thought. He struck at her pride by telling her that he's really dangerous in close combat. Run, you stupid girl. Sobeki gasped as Kabuto landed a touch on her hip. I told you, Sobeki-san, my close combat skills are pretty advanced. You have no chance to defeat me now. Give up. No, I won't back down. I don't want to hurt you, Sobeki-san, but I will if you won't surrender, said Kabuto. Come on, say something determined, Naruto pleaded in his head. I'm not done yet, said Sobeki. I'm sorry. I'll have to use this technique against you, Kabuto-san, she said. Go, Sobeki! You can do this! Kabuto turned his head to look at the person who was cheering. But that was a big mistake. Genjutsu. Utakara. Kabuto gasped as he suddenly found himself in front of a dark sun that was burning his body. Of course, he could only do one possible thing. Scream! As everyone watched in shock. What? What just happened, Temari asked. I don't know, said Naruto. Rasengan, said Sobeki, as she smashed the jutsu right into Kabuto, as he was sent flying. Sobeki then fell to her knee, as she was holding her injured leg once more. This match is over. Medics, please check the condition of Kabuto. Winner, Sobeki Namikaze. Well done, Sobeki, said Minato. I see you finally mastered the Rasengan. Yes, father, she said. Hokage-sama, one of the medics said. It's Kabuto. He's dead. Say what? Minato shouted. No, Sobeki said, as Naruto burst out laughing in his head. Wonderful. Looks like the pain of Rasengan added to my genjutsu was just too much for his brain to handle. Perfect. Now I don't have to kill him myself. That killed him, said Temari. Looks like I underestimated this girl. Seems that way, Naruto says he jumped down. Are you alright, Sobeki? He asked. As she looked up, I killed him, Jin, she said. Don't worry, said Naruto. Killing is allowed, after all. But Naruto glanced at her father, who was busy with the medics. Don't blame yourself, babe. You're a killer, and that's what you must do. Still, as Naruto looked at her, you know, you were the one who explained Ninja World to me how dangerous it is, and that you might not survive. You, no, have to step up and take the responsibilities, he said. I guess you're right. Can you give me a hand, she said. Sure I can, he says. He picked up bridal style. Where are you going? Take me back to the balcony. Nope, you have severed muscles in your hip. You need medical care. I'll tell you everything afterwards. After we have a cup of coffee, she said. Naruto grinned. Yeah, and play chess. At least 5 times. Get away from my daughter, Kisaraki, said Minato. Sure, Naruto said. Be well, okay? Okay, she said. I said back off, said Minato. As you command, Hokage-sama. As he disappeared in a poof of smoke and appeared right beside Temari again. The next battle, Kiba versus Rock Lee. Naruto yawned as he turned his back to the railing once more, not even paying attention. As Kiba didn't last too long and seemed to run over to him. Are you okay? She asked. Well, I could do better. More importantly, Hinata, you're in the tournament. If that Sand guy or Kizaraki or Neji spit as your opponent, surrender immediately. They will show you no mercy. She could only nod in response as her teammate was carried away. Next match, Dosu versus Gara. Tanooki time, said Naruto as he turned around. As Gara looked at Hayate, I don't want to fight that trash. I want to fight Rattlesnake. It cannot be changed, either fight or be disqualified. Fine, Gara said. I heard that. This match didn't even last a good 10 seconds, as Dosu was grabbed in Gara's hand. Before Gara clenched his hand, as Dosu's piercing scream could be heard by everyone. You're next, Rattlesnake, said Gara. Yeah, get in line, said Naruto. Enough, you're in the way of the next match, said Hayate. Hyuga Hinata versus Kin. Now, to Hinata credit, the Sound Girl was literally shaking. One of her teammates were just killed in the brutal way she has ever seen, being crushed by Sun alive. And the other one was crippled for life by the Shino guy. So she had no moral support. I give up, she said. Yeah, she failed, but this way she can probably survive. Are you sure? Yes, she said. The winner of this match of forfeit is Hyuga Hinata, said Hayate. Hinata eyes widened. I pass? Yes, now please clear the arena. The next match, Narashikamaru versus Choji Akamichi. I don't want to fight Shikamaru, I give up, Choji stated. Troublesome. I was just about to say that. Smack. What the hell, Hino, said Shikamaru. You two lazy morons, that's what. The winner of this match is a result of forfeit. Narashikamaru. Now, the final match is Neji Hyuga versus Jin Kazuraki. A wicked laughter could be heard. as everyone turned to see that it was Jane who was laughing. Finally, it's my turn, he said. But guys, if you any subs right here, if you want the next part of this, you know what to do. And also, go ahead and check out What If Naruto was given a second chance. And stay tuned for the rest of the what ifs coming your way, and I hope you guys enjoy each and every one of them. But for now, I'm out. See you guys soon. Peace.